Hey, what's going on, Trab? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, I've just woke up and I've been called to be of service, so that's what I'm going to do, to try help out these divine feminines, because the divine feminine energy is a bit wild. And the new earth is being created by the divine feminine, and the old earth was created by the more masculine, destructive energies. So where we're going, it's going to be more nurturing in nature, should I say. Don't worry, don't watch the hair, yeah? Just woke up and all that, so it's looking a bit fucked, but you know. Yeah, here for the guidance anyway. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me a DM on Instagram, or you can send me an email at crystalclear for both of them. And my readings are general readings, so if you feel it doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check out another reader to get some more guidance or insight. And my readings are timeless, so when you come across my reading, they're meant for you. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's going on with the divine feminines right now. You divine feminines need to start working on your heart chakra, man. Your heart chakra is so blocked. The collective. Yes, we know the not divine masculine. The masculines have been dancing on that heart for a minute. But it's time to step in your power and take and be open to forgive and be vulnerable. Not leaning into more of the masculine energies for the divine feminines. Let's see what's coming up anyway, mate. And then you've got the pontiff of possibilities. I don't know what the hell that says, mate, but I'm just a messenger anyway. The possibilities are endless because the soul is endless. This is exactly what it says in the card. Like, you can literally have anything you want in the universe, yeah? But for you to have anything you want, you have to let go of certain things. So if you want a new fulfilling relationship, you have to let go of all them old bullshit relationships that might mean cutting off friends, families and shit, to go for what you really want. And another thing, like I said again, with the universe being limitless, you need to be open to receive, and that's through the heart chakra. If you're not open to receive, you can have literally anything you want in the universe, but if you're not open to receive through your heart chakra, then you're going to be missing so many opportunities, and your blessings and manifestations just ain't going to be coming in. They may come in, but if you're not open to receive them, then you may just pass them by. So say for instance, you want a new job, or let me just use a partner for instance. Yeah, let me just use a partner. If you want a new partner, you may be saying to the universe, I want a new soulmate, blah blah blah, one who can take care of you or whatever, for instance, yeah. And then twos, when they show up, they might not be your usual type or whatever, and because they're not your usual type, you're gonna miss like a whole you could have missed your your life partner. So yeah, you guys got to be open to receive, man, because yeah, that would suck for some of you guys. I don't know who that message is for. Yeah, it's about being more open-minded. That's why I don't have a type. I just go with the flow. If I go for more the vibe. Yeah, you know, you can't be like clapped or whatever, but like, yeah, I go for more the vibe. Look at these grades, rotted. It's alright. We're aging that wine, not milk, so it's good. It's too early for this, bro. Yo, no, I'm fucking wired, fam. And then the next card is the enlightened feminine. And then the card says, the gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So some of you are waking up. Some of your intuition is so on point, and it's screaming at your intuition is screaming at you, your gut feeling. If you're getting pulled in a certain direction, that's the direction you're meant to go in. But some of you may be having a battle between the head and the heart at the moment, is what I'm getting. So you may be getting, your heart's pulling you in a certain direction, and your mind be like, nah, we can't go down that way for X, Y, Z. But yeah, it's about don't listen to the head. The head is all logical and it's trying to work things out. When something can't be worked out, you need to experience it, you know. And some of you are becoming more conscious and waking up. Some of you are empaths. Some of you can actually read energy very well. Some of you are telepathic as well, which is very interesting. Or you have a telepathic connection with someone. Yeah, let's see where this is going anyway for these divine feminines. The goddess of sanctuary. No, and the card says, no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Yeah, so a lot of yous are either doing a lot of inner work right now. So a lot of things may be coming up to the surface, past traumas, mental or emotional problems, to be cleansed and healed. This is on a collective level, so use it. This is on a collective level, and the divine feminine is the leader in. So if you lean more with the divine feminine energy, you're going to be more spiritually inclined. If you're more divine masculine, you're going to be more logical thinking and won't be able to work things out. So the divine feminine energy is popping, you know, I swear to God. But yeah, so a lot of you are being called to do inner work right now, and it's about getting comfortable and centered where you're at. Because once you're comfortable and centered where you're at, nothing else externally really matters, because you're comfortable and centered where you're at. So you can put, man, like me, I can go in any situation and I'm good in it because I know me in it. Yeah, and yeah, don't be comparing yourself to others. Not in an envious way, but you know, like, oh yeah, why aren't they successful, or why aren't I successful, or more developed on my journey, or why I finding so many difficulties or obstacles on my journey. Everyone's journey is completely different, but you've been called to do inner work right now. Some of you may be getting activations in the third eye or crown chakra as well. So if you've been getting headaches and throbbing in your head, you're getting downloads. You see what else is coming up, man. These cards are actually really cool for the divine feminine. And the next card is the diamond hearted Danki. Dakini, I don't know, I have no idea, man. And then the card says, I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Alright, move, mate. Yes, some of you are doing inner work. Some of you are having the dark night of the soul or an ego death. Some of you are being called to step more into your soul, not your ego, because some of you's got a big ego. Some of you's are very stubborn and very impatient. But yeah, you're being called to kind of release the ego, because the ego is running your shop at the moment. So you may be missing so many opportunities and so many blessings because of your ego right now. And if things present themselves to you, be open to receive. Like I was saying, the heart chakra once again, man. If you're not open to receive, then you're going to be missing so many blessings. Or like, yeah, so the universe might send you an opportunity, and if you're not open to receive it, then the opportunity is just going to pass you by. And that's, the universe doesn't care. It's delivering. It's whether you want to receive or not is the question. Yeah, some of you are having a dark night of the soul. Yeah, so the reality is going to be totally different after the dark night of the soul. The old world is collapsing. The third dimension is ceasing to exist. And the next card is the mystic of divine love. And then the card says, love is divine and I am nothing except love. Yeah, some of you, like I'm saying, you're being called to work on that bloody heart chakra. You just need to work on forgiveness, forgiving yourself or others, being open to receiving love, gratitude, unconditional love, forgiveness, acceptance. Yeah, a lot of heart chakra work, man. But and this is a message for someone. If you're sitting very much in your ego, there's only two real emotions in the universe, and that's love and fear. Yeah. But if you're sitting more in fear, that's more ego based, and if you're in more love, the loving energy, that's more of your soul, your spirit. When you're sitting more in your spirit's energy, the ride will just, it will just flow. There will be less resistance. The ego likes to cause problems and obstacles. We can't do this, we can't do that. There's pure drama in that. So try to lean more to your ego. Meditation is really, really good. All psychedelics really do kick the teeth out of the ego. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm not recommending psychedelics for anyone. But they are cool. If you're struggling with the ego, the ego, yeah. But yeah, some of you need to be more open to love. Try to see every situation through loving eyes. Yeah, because it's only an experience at the end of the day. It's just your attachment, what attachment you're giving to that experience. Are you going to give it a good experience or a bad experience? It depends what energy charge you're giving that experience. Yeah, let's see what else is going on. Very interesting. The goddess of compassion. And then the card says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Some of you have been called to be compassionate and be kind to yourself at this time. If you're going through a big transition, if you're doing a lot of inner work and a lot of stuff's coming to the surface, yeah, if you're going through a lot of suffering at the moment due to the dark night of the soul or the ego death, be as compassionate with yourself as you can. Yeah, try some self-loving. What I recommend, if you're going through a dark night of the soul or an ego death, literally don't do, if you can, just stay in bed as much as possible, do the bare minimum. It's like survival in it. It's just straight survival at this point. You may be getting suicidal thoughts or feeling suicidal from the ego death, because it can be very traumatic and it's a shock to the system. So yeah, just be very kind to yourself and reach out to someone if you're experiencing the ego death, because they can be very traumatic. If you're experiencing one of these, you can send me a DM as well, or email me as well, because they're not pleasant as well. But yeah, some of you need to ground as well. This the ego death is unblocking the trauma in your root chakra, so your survival instincts. And the next card is the Empress of Protection. And then the card says, I am safe, I am divinely protected, and I am held in love at all times. Some of you are divinely protected and you're doubting yourself. Some of you are half-assing the journey. Some of you, like, you've tasted a bit of spirituality, you've seen some magic here, and you're still doubting it. Is it real or not, or is it this or that? Like getting signs, symbols, or things just working out or whatever, or you've been having mystical experiences, but you're still doubting the process. That's like, but you're being called to kind of either step fully into your spiritual side and your divine purpose, or you can still entertain the 3D side of things. But the 3D side of things, it's just going to be getting more difficult and harder. So yeah, the choice is down to you at the end of the day. There's no right or wrong decision, because there's no right or wrong decisions in the universe. But yeah, things will go a lot smoother if you start stepping into your divine path. If you need a bit of guidance to get you on the right path, you can hit me up for a personal reading, and I can hook you guys up. Yeah, but you're divinely protected whatever journey you decide to go on. But yeah, I would try to recommend stepping into your power, being more centered, and stepping into your divine feminine energy and being fully in your spiritual path. But people think, oh yeah, you're on your spiritual path, and this, it's like, it's just about understanding the ego and being more. The ego is meant to, we can't kill the ego, but the ego is not meant to run the shop. the soul needs to use the ego, not the other way around, because my ego is so fucking big, it's mad. My ego is so big, but my soul is massive, yeah. So I let my ego out to play now and again, or whatever. Sorry. I let my ego out to play now and again or whatever, but sometimes I need to learn to rein it in as well. Because my ego is just wild. Like in this little vessel, this soul, oh gosh, this soul is just bursting at the seams and that in this thing. Lady of the Lotus born. And the card says, embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Yeah, some of you are waking up. Some of you are waking up and becoming more conscious. Like I was saying, having an ego death, or a dark night of the soul. You're shedding a lot of layers that no longer serve you. And you are stepping into your divine power, divine feminines. You are becoming more centered. Some of you are taking your sweet time though, and that's okay. There's no time limit, but don't let some things pass you by. Like you may be trying to figure out a certain situation or whatever. Sometimes you just need to act on it, because once sometimes the universe will present you with certain situations, and once they're gone in it. That's what I'm saying. So be mindful of that, guys. You may need to act on something pretty soon. It's what I'm getting. It may be maybe a job opportunity, a relationship or something. But if you're procrastinating and trying to figure things out, you may lose an opportunity. And some of you really need to speak to someone about what you're going through, spiritually wise. Some of you are holding in so much shit, and a lot of people around you aren't spiritual, so you can't conversate with what you're experiencing. Is what I'm getting. Some of you are so spiritually inclined, but all your friends and that ain't really spiritual. They're more 3D, so you can't really talk to them about what you're experiencing, which kind of sucks, man. So hit the comments and bridge that community together. Someone's going to be experiencing something similar to what you're experiencing, man. And then the last card is the Mother of the Universe. See, heart chakra activation again. See, I'm telling you guys, I can't make this shit up. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. That's exactly what I just said about stepping into your power and not half-assing the spiritual shit. Because you're being called to be of service. You don't have to be of service, but when you're of service and on the right path, things go so much smoother. Like me, listen, I'm rebellious in nature, innit? That's all I'm saying. I'm rebellious in nature, innit? And I've had enough of fighting the current, innit? Like, man will always be fighting the current and trying to go uphill. Bruv, go downhill and go with the flow, dread. And of the last few months, I've been doing that. And listen, life has been sweet, you know. I'm not even gassing. I swear down. But that's just my experience. Like, you guys have got free will. It's a free will universe. So you can make any decisions you want. But it depends what journey you kind of want, man. You can... Maybe some of you have still got lessons in the struggle and the resistance. But what you resist persists, guys. Yeah, let me just make that very clear. I know about that. But you're also being called to... You don't have to... You are being called to not even... to take the easier road. Why are you taking the hard road and fighting yourself and fighting the situation that you're in? Yeah, whatever you're feeling or experiencing, that's what you're feeling and experiencing. Why are you trying to fight it? Okay, yeah, that's all I've got for you guys anyway. Very interested. Oh yeah, let me just put one more, man. And then the last card is the First Woman. See, once again, the heart chakra as well, man. Fucking hell, bro. You just look. And the card says, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Yeah, some of you guys, guys can choose whatever life you want to live in it, but you don't have to be choosing the hard road. That's all I'm saying, man. There's the easier road there. There's two paths, and you guys can choose what path you want to go on. But any path you choose is going to have lessons in it. You can either have more peaceful lessons or lessons with more obstacles. It doesn't really matter. That's your attachment to it. It depends what you want to experience. You can have an experience of blissfulness, or you can have a lesson of obstacles and struggle. It doesn't really matter, because they'll end up coming back to each other anyway, and the lesson will keep repeating itself till it is learned. But you are being called to step into your divine power and work on that goddamn heart chakra. Yes, we know the divine feminine's heart chakra has been taking a beating over the years from mistreatment and people dancing on your heart and shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can feel you. Well, I can't feel you, but I see a lot in it. I see a lot and don't say a lot in it. That's all I'm saying. But not all men are like that, yeah? Just because you had a shitty relationship with my man doesn't mean all men are like that, yeah? Just letting you females know that. Some of you may miss an opportunity because someone's not your type. Not your type, but you may go for, I don't know what your type is. You fucking, I don't know, use strange creatures. I don't believe in anything that bleeds for 7 days and don't die, yeah? These demons. I'm joking. I love you, really. Yeah, some of you may miss an opportunity, so you may want to rethink that. Some of you may want to look at a certain situation. I don't know what it is. Maybe a job, maybe a romantic partner. I don't know what it is, but if you ain't taking action in a certain situation or reciprocating the energy, you may lose a certain situation. Sometimes it's about being courageous and stepping out your comfort zone and kind of feeling uncomfortable to then grow, if that makes sense, is what I'm getting for you guys. Yeah, interesting anyway. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell thingy as well. So I try to do readings every other day to give you guys a bit of guidance, the collective anyway. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, hit my DM or send me an email. If any of you are going through a dark night of the soul or ego death, hit me up. I can give you a bit of help for that as well. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Peace, love, and light, tribe. I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.